Good morning. Wanderlust Adventure Company here. We finally got us a day off. So we're going to take some back roads. We're going to go up to the flat tops. We might take a short hike. Not sure yet. But at any rate, we're going to get out. We're going to get off grid today. Just go enjoy what is kind of left of summer. My work schedule's been really crazy lately, so I haven't had time to get out and do anything, and that's why you haven't seen too many videos from me this summer. I do have quite a bit of footage from our week in Leadville with Therapeutic Recreation Group. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and edit it yet, but that will be coming soon. And I still have a lot of footage from April when I went out to Vernal for a week. So I've got a lot of stuff in the queue. I just haven't had a chance to get it edited and pushed out. But somehow we continue to gain subscribers, which is great, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much for all of you subscribers, people that follow me. Check out our Facebook page under the same name, Wanderlust Adventure Company. I post there a lot. I put a lot of pictures up there, and you know, that's quick and easy to do. So follow us there. You know, it's a really great thing, and I'm just happy to be out today. I just got off a stretch of about 12 shifts straight, so I'm kind of dragging butt, but I'm going to get out and have some fun today. I got Hiker with me. She's been excited to get out too, so follow along. I don't know what we're doing for sure. Got a fishing pole, got a cooler, got snacks, got meals. So we're just going to go have a fun day, and we're going to take some back roads to get there. Just because that's how I roll. From town where I live in Craig, I can hit about 5 miles of pavement, and the rest of it's dirt, which is my preferred way to travel. So follow along with us today. I don't know where we're headed, but it's going to be great, and that's part of the adventure. Sometimes you just get in and go, not even really knowing where you're headed. So thanks for following along again, everybody. Sure appreciate y'all, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. We'll see you soon. Alright guys, we're up the road a ways. There you can see Pyramid Peak in the background. Got quite a bit of wildfire smoke haze in the air today. Pretty much everything in the west is on fire. In fact, we had a dry storm cell come rolling through the area last night and started a pretty good sized brush fire about 10 miles west of town. This morning it looked like it was laid down pretty good. Hopefully they got it out, but 'tis the season, and they're having one this year. Almost makes me want to get my boots back on and go hit the line, but anyway, that's a former lifetime. So we're gonna head up towards Trappers Lake today, and just kind of run around that area. There's a couple lakes that I might hike to if I feel like it. I'm pretty exhausted today. Just been really busy with work and a lot of other stuff. So today might be kind of a drive around day, and maybe do a little fishing. I'm not sure, but we're up here on the back roads, up on the kind of up by the Williams Fork River area. We're going to get up here to fork in the road, and we're going to go over Ripple Creek Pass and turn off and go up on Trappers Lake Road. So stay tuned. If anything, we'll have a good scenic day, and follow along. It's going to be fun. Alright guys, we just turned off onto Ripple Creek Pass. This is part of a Colorado Scenic byway that's called the Flat Tops Trail, and it goes pretty much from Meeker to Yampa across the flat tops here. It goes over Ripple Creek Pass and Dunkley Pass. super pretty drive, and you can do it in any kind of vehicle in the summertime. They don't maintain it in the winter. Usually opens up towards the end of May, early part of June, whenever they get a chance to come up and plow open the snowdrifts that are left. So just a word of caution, if you're coming up here early in the year, you might want to check and make sure that it's open. But super pretty, and you get to see quite a bit of the north side of the Flat Tops Wilderness area. Also gives you access to places like South Fork, Buford Newcastle Road, which takes you from the north side of the Flat Tops to the south side. Access from there into places like Meadow Lake and across Blair Mountain. And if you got a capable off-road vehicle, you can go all the way back down to I-70. But it does take a four-wheel drive vehicle or a motorcycle, dirt bike, RZR, something like that. So anyway, this is one of the main roads to access the north side. One of our videos from earlier this year, Sheriff's Reservoir, we hiked up to Sand Lake. That's accessed from this road. But just a super pretty drive. And it's something anybody can do. If you got a vehicle, you can get up here. Same thing with the road to Trappers Lake. It's maintained, and you'll see when we go up. I'll do a little video as we go up Trappers Lake Road. So get out and explore. It doesn't take a lot of gear. It doesn't take a lot of fancy vehicles. Just get out and see what the nation has to offer. Go explore your backyard. This is literally an hour from my house. So that's all I can say. I just encourage everybody to get outside, enjoy nature, and it's good for the soul, and it gets you away from all the day-to-day hustle bustle of your job, life, everything. You just come out here and just enjoy yourself. So anyway, we'll get down the road here a ways and show you some of the scenery. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Ripple Creek Pass. One of the best views going in the Flat Tops as far as I'm concerned. There you can see to the south of the Flat Tops, looking back towards Yellow Jacket and that kind of area. But here we can see the whole valley going up towards Trappers Lake, which sits in that saddle right up there. On around towards the Chinese Wall, back towards this way, and looking towards where you would go around to Lost Lakes and kind of the east side of the Flat Tops. So I love this view. I don't think I've ever just driven through here without stopping. I have millions of pictures of this exact spot. So pretty cool. Might be hard to notice in the video, but back in 2000, most of this valley over here burned, and natural fire caused by lightning up by Big Fish Lake, and it burned quite a bit of this area. So it's been kind of a neat education watching it come back to life. It took a few years, you know. It was a super hot fire. There was a lot of down timber up in this country from beetle kill back in the early 40s, I believe. And it just took a long time for things to grow back. But it's coming back, it's looking good, and it's nice to be able to experience nature's rebirth. So yeah, great view from up here. We're gonna head up towards Trappers Lake. We'll probably swing into Himes Peak Campground and see if we can meet up with a fellow YouTuber who's there and visit with him for a minute, hopefully. But yeah, follow along. We're up here. We're ready to have some adventures today, and happy to have you along with us. Thanks. All right, everybody, we're here at Trappers Lake, and it's what's called the Outlet Trailhead. I think we're just gonna go for a little hike up around the lake and kind of watch the weather. It's monsoon season, and we've been getting quite a bit of weather in the evenings. and I don't want to go up on top and get caught in that. So we're just gonna hike up this trail and venture around Trappers Lake. It's a super pretty place, and gets me out for a little bit, gets Hiker out. She's pretty wound up. She's excited, huh? Aren't you, Hiker? She'll probably run 3 times as much as me today, but that's all right. All right, guys, I'll jump back on here when we get up to the top here where we can see the lake. Okay, here we are, top of the hill, actually entering the wilderness now, but there's our first view of Trappers Lake. That big flat top right there is called Carhart Mountain, and to the right of that is where you climb up to go to Wall Lake. If you look at videos from last summer, we hiked most of the way to Wall Lake, but it was a huge snow year that winter, so we didn't get all the way to Wall Lake. It was pretty early in the season, but anyway, here we are up at Trappers Lake. Just a really beautiful place. You can see all around us here. That over there is what's called the Chinese Wall. Just up and over that is the Yampa side of things, where you've been with me many times before. So let's just go for a little walk. I've never really hiked all the way around Trappers Lake before. Usually when I'm on this trail right here, I'm going up to grab the trail that goes up to Coffin Lake and Little Trappers Lake. So I've just never really gone beyond it. Fishing here is tough. It's artificial flies and lures only, but the fish here are pretty large. The few that I've ever really caught out of Trappers Lake. My opinion, it's best done out of a canoe or a raft or a belly boat of some sorts, and that way you can get to the places that aren't easy to walk to. This is a very popular place, and it gets hit pretty hard, so the fish are well educated. But anyway, Hiker and I are going to get down this trail. She's just having the time of her life, running all over the place. It's good for her. She's been cooped up too, so I'm happy I can get her out today. I've only got 1 day off this week, so let's make the most of it, and we'll see it somewhere down the trail. I don't know how far we're going to go, but adventure is afoot right now, and we're going to make the most of it. So we'll see you up the roadways. And of course, the first chance she got, she's in the lake. Just a lab doing lab things. I would expect nothing less. It's just the way that's just the way they're wired. That's one happy dog right there. You ready to keep going, or you want some more water time? Guess she's ready to keep going. Boy, I tell you, hiking up through here, the wildflowers are just amazing this year. Just tons of them. The paintbrush is just popping hard. Absolutely beautiful. Part of this area was what was in the big fish burn. You can see it all around where everything burned. It came down the Big Fish Valley, and pretty much all the way up through here, Carhart Mountain, which is right there, and all the way around up towards Wall Lake, all the way up towards China Wall, and even kind of around towards where you would go to West Lost. It burned a huge amount of acreage. I don't remember the numbers for sure, but it was a lot. But It's just part of Mother Nature doing Mother Nature things. It's naturally caused by lightning, so it was just time. There was a lot of down timber. It's hard to boondock up here in the flat tops because there's just so much down timber. So generally we just stick to trails, just because it is hard to boondock. But anyway, man, gorgeous. Not the best weather today, and we got a lot of wildfire smoke in the air, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's still good to be out up here in the flat tops, just enjoying life, getting hiker out. I feel kind of bad. She's been stuck in the house a lot lately, so this is good for her too. Let's keep going. All right, guys. I think I've come up this way about as far as I want to. There's a great view of Trappers Lake looking back all the way towards where we came from over Ripple Creek. Pretty neat. This trail goes all the way up to the top up there, and you can actually access Wall Lake from there as well, along with a lot of other spots towards the southeastern side of the flat tops, like down towards Derby and W Mountain and that kind of stuff. So it's all interconnected up here, and one of these days I'm just going to wander around for a couple weeks up here with my backpack on. That just seems to be more desirable every year as I get older and think about there's less time on the clock on this end than there is on the other. So we're gonna walk back to the truck now and go explore a couple other places, hopefully. Just enjoy our day off. It's good to get out and get some exercise here. Hiker's just having a good time. Say hello, hiker. Say hi. All right, guys. We'll see you on wherever we end up next. Now I just come up this hill, and I just am amazed by the power of Mother Nature. Like I said, this burned a little over 20 years ago, and look at the trees. These trees are coming back. Grasses, the wildflowers. Up there you can see the aspens are coming back on the side of the mountain there. It's just amazing what Mother Nature does. So happy I came out today. Like I said, I've been working a lot. I woke up this morning in a fairly foul mood, to be quite honest, and thought about just going back to bed. But super happy that I pulled myself out of that dark place and got my butt up here on this trail. Take every advantage, people. All right, we're just about back to the truck, but I wanted to stop and get this view. There's that Forest Service cabin we saw on the way up, but right here, just looking at these inlets cascading into Trappers Lake, it's just so beautiful, serene. It's my favorite sound on the planet, is just listening to a creek. But man, what a view. What a good day. Wind is starting to come up. I don't know how much it shows in the video, but so are the clouds. That tells me one thing. We got some monsoon season weather coming in here. You can see up there, the clouds are starting to darken up. I'll bet we see some rain before we get home today, but that's all right. That's what keeps things green. All right, guys, we're just leaving Himes Peak Campground. Stopped by here to visit with a fellow YouTuber. Maybe some of you guys know him, Adventure Van Man Brian. Stopped and chatted with him for a little while. Had a great visit with him. You know, he gave me a lot of good information on how he does this lifestyle and and how he makes it work, which is greatly appreciated, because that's eventually what I want to do. Gave us some stickers. Thanks, Brian, for the stickers. We traded some info, hoping that maybe we can collaborate before his season's over, maybe go for a ride on our adventure motorcycles, or go for a hike up to some of these areas that I've been going to for years. But anyway, thanks again, Brian. It was great to meet you. Had an awesome visit with you, and look forward to maybe connecting in the future. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. I need to get back to town. Like I said, I only had one day off this week, and I still got some things to get ready for my next long stretch of work here. But it was good to get out. Thanks everybody for liking, following, subscribing, all those good things. And we'll see you in the next one. Wanderlust Adventure Company out.